I'm Chris Lane. I've been diving for 40 years now. I think it's 40 years in February. Started as a BZAC diver actually, and progressed to instructor within 2 years. I found that instructing was very stimulating, get a lot of payback by teaching, and been teaching the last 38 or so years.
My name's Abby. I've been diving since I was 4, so a very long time now. I've been instructing since I was 18, so that's 4 years now.
Hi, I'm Julian. I've been diving for about 15 years. I first started with a tri-dive about 25 years ago. And then on holiday about 15 years ago, I did my first open water scuba dive and did the open water course. So coming back to the UK, I then found Aqua Technique, and I've been diving with these guys ever since. I've been a dive master for 5 years and an open water scuba instructor for just over a year.
I think in the UK, it's the conditions here are very demanding, and I think UK diving, especially during the winter months, is you've got to keep students happy, motivated, interested, and appreciating the environment. And I think that's the most difficult part, really.
What's the most rewarding thing day to day?
Well, knowing that you've introduced somebody else into the same environment that we all have a passion for here, so you can see it in the faces, see it in the demeanour, see it in people carrying on their diving afterwards.
What's the most rewarding thing about instructing for you?
Definitely helping people overcome their fears. You get people that start out and they're really nervous, and obviously breaking through that barrier and then enjoying it with them.
I guess the most rewarding bit about instructing is the feedback you get from the students. There's always something new to learn, and they really grow and learn over the period of time that they're with us, and that's just great to see them enjoying it and getting something out of it.
Do you have a favourite course that you like to teach?
I guess the favourite course is the open water course, because you're taking completely novice divers. At the end of that course, they are then a fully qualified diver. Other courses are good to do, but for me, in terms of the rewarding and the benefit, is really is the open water instructor, so the open water course. So day to day for me is probably most of my time is spent in the pool. I like to spend most of my time with the students.
Day to day, running a dive centre encompasses lots of skills, really. You can be servicing regulators, BCDs, you can be testing cylinders for customers, and the rest of the time in between you're teaching, you're talking with people, communicating in the shop, giving them advice about equipment, about dive sites and that kind of thing. So it's a very varied existence as a diving instructor.
Definitely Cyprus. I did one of the famous wrecks there, the Zenobia, and that's definitely my favourite dive I've ever done.
So dived all around Europe and around the world, but I'm afraid my all-time favourite is going to be the Red Sea. There is so much in the Red Sea, not just aquatic life, marine life, but also all the corals, turtles, sharks, octopus, squid, you name it, you can just see everything. Some amazing wrecks in the Red Sea as well.
Best thing you've seen?
I think it doesn't sound very exciting, but a mass of cuttlefish bathed in the sunlight. That was in the UK off of Portland Bill, and that was really edifying.